back. This is MLB 19, the show, episode 38, as I'm managing the Detroit Tigers from the weekends and on the weekends, as we speak, on the weekly schedule. Put the hashtag I am a creator community equals hashtag pay it forward. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19, the show, franchise mode, every weekends and on the weekends on the weekly schedule. Every week, make sure you hit that like button and hit that red support button if you guys haven't had the opportunity. If anyone in the chat has a Facebook or a Twitter, if you guys have a community tab, and if you want to add somebody to your community tab, the best man to talk to is the one and only James Cox. As we speak, if you guys have any questions, type it in the chat. As the Detroit Tigers will be visiting the Minnesota Twins, and this is game 1 of 3. As the Tigers will be starting the 1-4 record of an average ERA 4.67, Tyson Ross. Maki Martuk was injured with a bruised hand in warm-ups. The team physician is worried about the risk of a long-term injury problem if he plays today. Right. So how are you guys doing tonight? I hope you guys are well and having a good evening. I was gonna be with my pun earlier today when I came to get up around 4:30 from work, and I decided, you know what, I'm out of it. I'm really tired, and I'm pretty much having a bad heat exhaustion. But other than that, I am quite awake, thanks to my top moderator. But here we go, game 1 of 3, the Tigers visiting game 1 of 3, taking on the Twins in Minnesota, as we speak. As the Tigers are looking to continue to hang on to the Kansas City Royals and Chicago White Sox. As we get the 8th start of Kyle Gibson, he's 1-5 record. 4.46 ERA. He's also given up 38 hits, 60 walks, and 24 strikeouts to his credit. And so he'll be the starting pitcher for the Twins today. He'll be taking on the designated hitter John Hicks, batting .268, 5 home runs, 12 RBIs to his credit. The top two for the idol that I want to hear from you guys in the chat is either Phantom of the Opera or Men in Black. First pitch is around 7:10 in Minnesota, and that's ball 1. So I talked with my buddy Chaotic on Twitter earlier this morning, and he told me he's going with Men in Black. Strike 1. And I said, all right, pay it forward and be rewarded. And then earlier this morning he said, and I quote, I asked him what he's looking to see. Swing and a miss, strike 2. White Sox visiting the Blue Jays 4-0. Here's the replay of the strike, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat. Boston Red Sox hosting the Mariners 7-0. Here comes the 1-2 count. That'll be 5 all to right. He makes the catch, 1 away. Tampa Bay Rays hosting the Yankees 4-0. Oh yeah, alright guys, like I said this morning, apparently my buddy Chaotic, okay, starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers, Tony Musso, batting .277, Nick Castellanos, batting .286. They have a .440 average of slugging, was the second in the American League. And here comes the shortstop, Tony Musso, batting .277, 6 home runs, 12 RBIs to his credit. He is batting second for the Tigers. But yeah, my buddy Chaotic this morning, as he explained, he hasn't been getting a lot of work done, but he has been catching up his maybe his emails. But his interview with me is still gonna come in. He said, and I quote, like I just explained. Strike 1. I haven't had any time for anything recently, just been trying to get out of the slump. And I said, my love and I know that you got this in the bag, because it all depends how much you put into it. Chicago Cubs defeating the Brewers 3-1. That'll be fly ball to right. It makes the same catch. 2 outs. Out number 2 for the Tigers. Now batting first baseman Miguel Cabrera, batting .327, 4 home runs, 16 RBIs to his credit. He's the first baseman. And I said, but can you keep me informed as soon as you can when your things are done? He said yes. So he pretty much has his work cut out for him this week. But other than that, I just think he's got it. The 0-1 count by Gibson. That'll be fly ball to right. That'll be a single for the Tigers. We have Prince Mark, one of my top moderators at the ballpark. How are you doing tonight, sir? Here's a replay. So what's going on tonight, Prince Mark? Here comes right fielder Nick Castellanos with an opportunity. Against left-handed Pence's guys in the set, he has a .220 average, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs to his credit. Right-handed pitching, 6 home runs, 19 RBIs with an average of .311. Tigers looking at base runner at first with 2 outs. Looking to drive the base runner at first. A game 1 of 3. Here's the pitch. Ball 1. Oh yeah, back to the conversation what Chaotic and I were talking about the Idol from the top 2 this morning. I said, and I quote, is there any particular reason you would go with Men in Black? 1-0 count. Strike 1. And he said, and I quote, it's a great idea and no one has ever done it. And I said, how certain are you? I asked my buddy Chaotic how certain he is, percentage-wise. I'll tell you more in a second. That'll be fly ball to right, and that'll be another single for the Tigers. And I said, how soon are you percentage-wise? He said 90%. So I want to hear from you guys. If the moderators can type it in the chat. As we speak, Chris and Stewart batting .193, left fielder. Looking to drive the base runner from first to second for 2 outs. I'll read what you said in just a second. Strike 1. Fitzmark says, I'm retired. My job, Best Buy. And I said my second son, Michael Rogers, to room start. Hold on. Ball 1. To start a party without asking me his father. So, did he ever ask for permission of why? Or did he just have to do a party without telling you? Type it in the chat. And that's out number 3, and the side is retired. So Chaotic is actually 90% that he's going with Men in Black. Tigers give up 2. So we go to the bottom of the first, game 1 of 3. Nothing. Now here comes the 1-4, making his 8th start for the Detroit Tigers defense, Tyson Ross. Batting, he has a 4.67 ERA. 38 hits, 5 walks, and he's also given up 29 strikeouts. That's one of the starting pitchers. And we get our first look at Ronald Torres, batting .279, 1 home run, 4 RBIs to his credit, as he gets started for the team. Here's the first pitch by Ross. Ball 1. So yeah, Chaotic, he's also working a full day today as well, guys. So he's recently not going to be up till 11 o'clock again, and I'm like, oh my god. I know how that feels. But James Cox's hours, every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, he works from 10 in the morning till around 9 o'clock at night. That's why he works full time. And that'll be ground ball to left. He gives it the first one away. Now we're going to be getting a chance, game 1 of 3, as we look at the Minnesota Twins lineup. Miguel Sanano batting .233. During his last 10 games, he is 12 for 38 with a .316 average, as the guys can see in the chat. I'll take on what you read in a minute. Shortstop Jorge Polanco batting .302, 1 home run, 3 RBIs to his credit. Here comes Tyson Ross with the pitch to him. Ball 1. Pittsburgh says no, he didn't tell me, and his mother, Heather Rogers, my wife, So he's been staying in this room until I can trust him again. So what is his punishment for tonight? Is there anything bad that's been going on with that this week? And that's ball 2. Tyson Ross looking for his first strike. That'll be fly ball to right, center field. And he makes the catch, 2 away for the Twins. And I asked my buddy Chaotic guys in the chat. I said final answer, he said yeah. Nelson Cruz batting 300, 5 home runs. He is the all-time with the Twins with 20 RBIs to his credit. Former Texas Ranger. Here's the pitch, strike 1.
Cruz, the former Seattle Mariner, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Ross gives a sign, he nods his head, here's the pitch to him. That'll be foul ball to left, strike 2. Looking for the out. That'll be ground ball to second. He goes to first and the side is retired. I'll read what you said again in a moment. As we go to top of the second, nothing. Game 1 of 3. Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the Braves 3-1. Nico Gurley batting 298, 7 home runs, 16 RBIs to his credit. He'll be taking on Gibson. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Pittsburgh says doing housework, man work, and help his mother clean her pink car. Oh my. So is that a lot of work to go through, my man? Type it in the chat. And that's strike 1. Right-handed batter. Here's the pitch to him, 0-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. He hit that ball a little too long. So Prince Mark, do you agree with my buddy Chaotic, or do you think, how sure would you be if my love and I did practice for Men in Black? Any ideas? Because I know her and I need some recruits, and a strikeout looking, and that's out number 1 for the Tigers. First strikeout by Kyle Gibson. I also read something in the paper earlier this week as we look at the defensive lineup for the Twins. Jason Castro, Jake Cave, Eddie Rosario, Nelson Cruz, CJ Cron, Jorge Blanco as well. As we get our first look at the center fielder, Ford Hanna, batting 302. Hold on a second. Here's the pitch by Gibson. Strike 1. Pittsburgh says, yes, everyone has work to do what is right, and I say him, and I say agree. 3 likes. Thank you, buddy. Let's get about 5 likes in the chat, please. If the moderators could type it in the chat, please, that would be good. Swing and a miss again, strike 2. Fontana is also one of the players that's held that ball a little too long. I'm also going to tweet it out to Chaotic if he wants to get his ass in here today. Remember, he's working a full day today, so... Hey! What's up, Spark? How you doing? And the strikeout looking again. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Second strikeout by Kyle Gibson. How are you tonight, Spark? AKA Brian. If the moderators can type the 2 choices in the chat, please. Remember, here's what I want you guys to type in. The moderators that come in the chat of the hashtag I am a creator community equals hashtag pay it forward. There's over 500 plus creators that are in that book, or almost 600, I believe. Here's what I want you guys to say in the chat. The more, hold on a second, 0-1 count. That'll be ground ball to right center, ground ball to right. He gets it to first, and the side is retired. Well, I've been having a heat exhaustion earlier today, buddy. As we go to bottom of the second, nothing. Game 1 of 3. Now batting for the Minnesota Twins. What should I say? Do up for the Twins. Third baseman Miguel Sano, batting 233, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs to his credit, and 1 stolen base. As he takes on Tyson Ross with a 1-4 record. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. But yeah, the heat exhaustion made me really tired. earlier today, Commander. I was just flat out down and out. Finally dead in his sleep when I came back to the art studio. That was like after 12:30. But I was just really tired. That's it, man. No joke. That'll be pop up to left. And it gets there in time. One away for the Twins. Boston Red Sox hosting the Mariners 8-0. Now we get our Now we get a look at the defensive lineup for the Tigers. Nick Castellanos, Nico Goodrum, Tyson Ross in the middle, Grayson Grenier, Miguel Cabrera, the one and only, Grayson Stewart, Ford Hannah. Now batting, left fielder Randy Rosario, batting 226. But yeah, I was astounded out this afternoon, Spark.
Here comes the first pitch.
But he's exhausting. I mean, we got a little bit of a little more rain earlier today, but afterwards, I was just about out of it. Like anything. 1-0 count by Ross. Ball 2. I'm gonna go ahead and tweet it out to my buddy Chaotic right now. See if he wants to come in. Looking for a strike. Ball 3. Well, what's he been up to, Spark? Anything? On deck, Anderson Skull batting 261. Ross is really needing a strike. Here it is. Strike 1. A much-needed strike.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat.
My circle pump should be able to come in. See, this is one of my top moderators. So is Chaotic.
The 3-1.
Ball 4, first walk by the Tigers.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think
now for the idol. Commander Spark, moderators Prince Mark and Commander Spark. What do you guys think of Chaotic's comments from Twitter? From what I understand, he told me he's going with Men in Black. 90%. For my love and I to dance to for the idol next year. So the top 2 options that are on the table right now is either Men in Black or Phantom of the Opera, and I want you guys to comment for anybody else that comes in the chat. I want you guys to have a reasoning which one you would go with and giving you a reason why. That'll be ground ball to third, gives it the first, avoiding the double play, and that's out number 2 for the Twins. Colorado Rockies hosting the Padres 3-0. First baseman Cesar Cron batting 248, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs to his credit. We're going to drive the base runner from second. Here's the pitch to Cron. Strike 1. But let me know what you guys think. Phantom of the Opera or Men in Black? 0-1 count. That'll be fly ball to left center field. And he makes the catch. And that's out number 3, and the side is retired. As we go to top of the third, 0-0. Game 1 of 3. Now batting third baseman guys in the chat. Samir Candelario batting 328, 5 home runs, 13 RBIs to his credit. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Pittsburgh says, busy day, buddy. I'm retired of my job Thursday, 4th of July. I'm taking my stepdad, daughter, Clophilia, to see the fireworks. Men in Black is fine. Ball 1. But Prince Mark, I gotta ask you, how certain are you, percentage-wise? Chaotic's going with 90%. But how certain are you? I know Phantom of the Opera, my love did get first place for Phantom of the Opera the last 2 years. 2 years ago. The 1-2 count, foul ball to left, and that's strike 2 again. What do you think, Spark? Type it in the chat. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out for the Tigers. Third strikeout by Kyle Gibson.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. It kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him.
Yeah, how sure are you? 100%? Damn! 100%, guys? That's not bad. Second at bat for John Hicks, designated hitter. He's 0 for 1 with a line out in his first time. And here comes Gibson. He nods his head. Strike 1. Well, what do you guys think about Phantom of the Opera?
there.
Anything on that?
Inside curveball, little front hipper.
It's a replay of the strike.
Figure out where the point of contact should be.
Third inning, no score to this point.
John Hex looking for something. He's off for one count. That'll be foul ball, strike 2. He's looking for something a little more observing.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Here comes Gibson.
And
Strike out again. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. Fourth strikeout for Kyle Gibson.
Right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it. So it's
now batting Jordy Mercer, shortstop. What's up, T-Cop? How you doing? Actually, it's Robbie from Culver County. Have you guys? Okay, quick question here. Hold on. Strike 1. Chris Mark says, try to watch over my wife and my kids. Not so of that movie. So, have you seen a play of it, or have you not seen it? Prince Mark. It's okay, T. 0-1 count. How are you tonight?
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter.
Has anything been going on this week, Teacup? Because my ass has been down and out. And I came back from the art studio today.
The 0-2 delivery.
Ball 1.
Misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses.
Well, it is good to be back, Teacup, actually. Teacup says I'm driving, so I can't talk much, but keep listening. It's okay, buddy. Hold on a second. 1 and 2 count. That'll be fly ball to right, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. I'll give you the options one more time in just a second. As we go to the bottom of the third, nothing.
Welcome back as the Twins are going in the third.
Well, there's the top 2 that my love and I are looking to do. It's been 738 days since when I've been together. And part of that too, I mean, look, I'm going to tell you this right now, Teacup. The top 2, I mean, I talked with my buddy Chaotic on Twitter earlier this morning. He said he is 90% that my partner and I could do Men in Black next year. But I'm going to ask you this. As we look at the center fielder, Jake Cave, batting 147, 1 home run, 3 RBIs to his credit. And here comes Tyson Ross with an opportunity. Ball 1. But yeah, but I gotta ask you, Teacup, what's one of the 2 was you bet your opportunity on? Ball 2. Would it be Men in Black or Phantom of the Opera? Looking for the strike. Ball 3. Tyson Ross has already given up 1 walk already. On deck, Jason Castle batting 210.
This could spell for a huge inning.
Any particular reason? Strike 1. We have 4 people in the hot seat, 6 likes on the episode. Let's get up to 8 likes today, guys. If the moderators can put that question in the chat, please. Ground ball to right center field. He gives it the first one away. And if you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends, on the weekly schedule, Jason Castle, the catcher, batting 210, 4 home runs, 14 RBIs to his credit. Be sure to hit that like button and turn on notification bell. You guys haven't had the opportunity. Ball 1. If anyone, and I mean anybody in the chat, has a Facebook or a Twitter, tweet it out, share it. Comment down below when people have done it. Ball 2. We watch videos in full. We like the videos. We tweet them out, share them. We add it to a playlist. That'll be foul ball to left, strike 1. And we comment down below once we've done it, guys. We never ask for support back afterwards. Strike 2. We guys have a community tab. The best man to talk to, the best man to add, is the one and only James Cox. He'll be live around 9 o'clock tonight. And that's ball 3. On deck, Ronald Torres batting 276. Ross nods his head. Here comes the 3 and 2. Foul ball, strike 2. And if anybody has any questions between my love and I or the idol. Type it in the chat. Ball 4. Make that two walk-offs by Tyson Ross already. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get up to 8 likes, please. If the other moderators can put that in the chat. But how soon will you be, Teacup? As we look at designated hitter Ronald Torres. He's off for a ground out in the first. We're gonna drive that base runner from first with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Strike 1.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Colorado Rockies hosting the Padres 4-2. On 1 count. That'll be ground ball to left. Left field. And that'll be a double for the Twins. Game 1 of 3. Thank you for sending it on Facebook, Teacup. Let's see how many, the more people we bring in, guys, the moderators understand this and the other people understand this. Part of the I'm a Creator community. The more people we bring in, hashtag I am a Creator community equals hashtag pay it forward. The more likes, the more views we'll end up getting. My pun won't be on, he won't be back home till around, third from home, and he stops him. And that's out number 2 for the Twins. And that's ball 1. Good eye by the Tigers defense. Here's the pitch. That'll be fly ball to center field. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. Twins leave 1. As we go to the top of the 4th, 0-0. But yeah, my love should be back in the next 10 minutes. See, I softball practice every Tuesday, every week. Softball practice from 6:30 to 8. So she might be live when she might be coming in the chat in a little bit. Strike 1. Pitchmark says my third son Josh will be 2 years old next year. Oh, awesome sauce, my man. Los Angeles Angels visiting the Orioles 1-0. That'll be fly ball to right, and he makes the catch 1 away. Chicago White Sox visiting the Blue Jays 9-2. As you guys may know, I go back tomorrow. I go back to work tomorrow, but the schedule is kind of strange. They only have me working 4 hours, which is 11:15 to 3:15. So I might be live in the morning, or I might be live tomorrow. It all depends what's going on. But I am off this Thursday and Friday, so I have a couple ideas what I'm going to be doing. Right fielder Nick Castellanos is 1 for 1 for a single his first time. I mean, of course, my pudding is going to be spending time with his sister for the fireworks on Thursday night, and I may have a couple ideas what I might be doing. There's a couple ideas that are floating around. 1-0 count by Gibson. Strike 1. Kansas City Royals hosting the Phillies 3-0. But yeah, I have a couple ideas that I might be thinking for my sugar plum, perhaps. That'll be foul ball to right, strike 2. But Teacup, how certain are you? That'll be ground ball to right center field. Base runner second, gives it the first, 2 away. Pittsburgh says, I think fireworks will start around 8 o'clock. Well, they actually start around 8 or a little bit later than that. Left fielder Crescent Stewart, he's 0 for 1 for a pop out in his first time.
To see how long he can keep this dominance up.
So, really, it all depends. It all depends, really, what's going to be happening. Strike 1. I mean, I know this Thursday and Friday every week, you guys will get new episodes of Dragon Quest XI. So I'll be doing that for sure. On 1 count. Ball 1. Metropolitans hosting the Marlins 2-0. So it all depends. Completely. That'll be fly ball to left. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Pittsburgh Pirates visiting the Cardinals 2-0. As we go to bottom of the 4th, 0-0. Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the Braves 7-2. Now batting Now batting Nelson Cruz. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out in the first. Tyson Ross nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. Swing and a miss. Strike one. What about you, Teacup and Commander? What time does the fireworks start for where you're at? That'll be ground ball to left center field. Scoops it up, gives it the first to time, one away.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman.
Miguel Sano, third baseman. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out in the second. Tyson Ross sets the target. Here's the pitch to him. Ball one.
Fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Ross nods his head. Here comes the 1-0 count. That'll be foul ball, strike one. Hold on a second. I'll read it sad once again. In the moment. Ball two. Teacup says 652 cloudy. I'm driving on a highway. Sorry if I can't talk much right now. It's okay. Where you headed to tonight, Teacup? Anywhere good? Anywhere to get out of town or something? That'll be a foul ball to left, and that will be a double for the Twins. Check it out one more time. But I know you guys will get a new episode of Fallout 76 or Assassin's Creed tomorrow. I was gonna do it earlier today, but I didn't do it. Twins staring at base runner second with one out, looking for the first lead. Here's the pitch. Strike one. And Rosario has a 226 average. The 0-1 count. Ball one. Teacup says I need to work in another city for a couple days. What kind of city? Strike two. I was gonna ask you earlier, what place do you actually work? Looking for the out. That'll be 5-0 to right center field. And he makes the catch. 2 away for the Twins. Sanderson scope of a small opportunity. He grounded out his first time in the second. Boss with an opportunity. Here's the pitch. That'll be fly ball to left center field, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Good eye by the Tigers defense. Twins give up one as we go to top of the fifth. It's still early. Nothing. Game 1 of 3. I think I have Wade, my third son that's 12 years old. Then I train for 8 hours. Oh, okay. I see how that's going too. My opponent should be coming in the chat in 5 minutes. She's about to come back. From softball practice. Teacup says I live and work in the east of Thailand, but I'm going to work into another branch of the city. By the middle of Thailand, I'm a chemist. Oh, okay. Nico Goodwin, he's off a ground out in the second. We're gonna get the Tigers started. Strike one.
Fastball that gets the lower part of the zone called for a strike.
The 0-1 count by Gibson. That'll be 5-0 to left center field, and he picks up a block, and it's out of here. Solo shot to left center field by Nico Goodwin. Home run number 8 for Nico Goodwin. For the Tigers, 411 feet as the Tigers strike first. It's 1-0 Tigers with no outs in the top of the fifth. Check it out one more time. Solo shot to left.
Swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Great shot by Nico Goodwin. Tampa Bay Rays hosting the Yankees 7-1. Here's the pitch to him. Strike one. But have fun with that, Teacup, if you get a chance. Center fielder Ford Hanna. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second. Pittsburgh says most fathers want their kids to be stronger than him. Most have strongest in the universe. I don't blame you on that. That ground ball to right center field. He gets it the first one away.
Good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now we get a look at the second attempt at the catcher, Grayson Grenier. He is 0 for 1 for a ground out in the second. In game 1 of 3. From the weekends and on the weekends. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
Just inside. Grenier, a native of South Carolina. He's a second-year big leaguer.
Grayson Grenier is 0 for 1.
3 hits and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers.
The 1-0 count by Gibson. Ball 2.
Fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Strike 1. He needed that strike to begin with, guys, in the chat. Here comes the 2-1 by Gibson. That'll be foul ball to right, strike 2. That'll be another foul ball, strike 2. Pittsburgh Pirates visiting the Cardinals 5-0. Pitcher nods his head. Here's the pitch to him. That'll be fly ball to right center field. He makes the catch, 2 away. Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the Braves 7-2. Upset third baseman Zamir Candelario. He's 0 for 0 for a strikeout his first time. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. We have 1 in the hot seat. Let's get up to 8 likes in the chat, please. The 1-0 count. Strike 1.
In there for a strike, 1-1.
He sets the target by Gibson. That'll be fly ball to left center field. Good eye by the Tigers defense, and the side is retired. Here's the replay of the solo shot to left. As we go to bottom of the 5th, Tigers up 1-0. Game 1 of 3. Philadelphia Phillies visiting the Royals 4-4.
In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the
But yeah, keep on bringing the more people we bring in, the chat guys of the I Am a Creator community.
Competitive at bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
But it all depends. First baseman CJ Cron. He's 0 for 1 for a flyout in the second. As he's looking to respond with the Twins. In game 1 of 3. Ross sets the target, 1-4 record. Ball 1.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
The 1-0 count by Ross. That'll be foul ball to left, strike 1.
And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
Here's the pitch by Ross. That'll be fly ball to right center field.
Is in pursuit.
And he makes the catch, 1 away.
The first down. Digging in, Jake Cave.
Now batting Jake Cave, center fielder. He's 0 for 1 for a ground out in the 3rd. Loss of an opportunity. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Cave playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his rookie year here.
The 1-0 count by Ross. Check swing, strike 1. Houston Astros hosting the Rangers 2-0. Ross nods his head. Here's the pitch by Ross. That'll be fly ball to left, and he makes the catch. And that's 2 outs for the Twins. 2 people in the hot seat, 6 likes on the episode from the weekends and on the weekends. Let's see if we can get up to 8. If the moderators can put it in the chat, please, that would be grateful. We watch videos in full. We like the videos, we tweet them out and sell them. We add them to a playlist. I'm only doing 5 instead of 6 games every week on the creative schedule. Every week. Ball 1. Pittsburgh says my daughter Leia needs to stop asking me for money. She knows I'm not rich. Well, I've had a couple people ask me for cash in the past, but they don't ask me no more. You know, like say they want me to buy them one thing. Since they don't have the cash, and but just borrow some cash. But guess what? Anybody that I can trust in the real world, they have to earn it and ask for permission before they start stealing any cash from anybody's wallet. You know, my love doesn't do that to me no more. We're going on 739 days tomorrow, even though I'm off at 3:15. You know, that'll be 5 out to right center field, and he makes the catch. 3 outside is retired.
Twins are set down 1-2-3.
3 innings. We go to top of the 6th. Tigers holding on to a 1-0 lead. Game 1 of 3. Now batting designated hitter, John Hicks. He is 0 for 2. He suffered a strikeout and a lineout in his first 2 at-bats. Colorado Rockies hosting the Padres 5-3. If you guys have any questions, type it in the chat.
First offering on its way.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Damn straight, Prince Mark. Yes, doing bad things is wrong. I have worked 10 months to make money. I make money for my 2 bills with YouTube Premium, my phone bill that I pay by month in advance, and my love and I future. When I get married, 5 ball to right, and he makes the catch. Great catch by the Tigers defense, Twins defense, and that's out number 1 for the Tigers. Up steps the shortstop Jody Mercer. He has flown out and he has line out with an 0-2. Morgan better that 0-2 by Gibson. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. But keep on casting your predictions of what my love and I should do for the Idol guys. Man in Black or Phantom of the Opera, and I want you guys' percentage. Ball 1. Well, we're not going to get that far right now, Prince Mark. We're taking our time, as we always are. Looking forward to it. That'll be ground ball, 5 ball to left center field. And that'll be a single for the Tigers.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Miguel Cabrera, first baseman with an opportunity. He's 1 for 2 with a single in the first. It's all good, buddy. It all depends of how that's going to be. My love has been having diabetes since he was 2 or 3. But it's all good. We're taking our time. Here's the pitch, ball 1. Tigers staring at a base on at first with 1 out. We're going to increase the lead. Game 1 of 3. But we are taking our time, looking forward as much as we can. Is Commander still in the chat? Press 1 in the chat, guys, if you're here. If you're still here. Type 1 in the chat, please. Especially, same with the moderators. Here comes a 1-1 by Gibson. That'll be 5 ball to center field. And he makes the catch, 2 away.
To the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So it's a runner.
Now batting Nick Castellanos, right fielder. He is 1 for 2 with a single in the first. Here's the pitch to him, strike 1. Pittsburgh says, yes, my wife has a rather she's been having hard times since I married her. Oh, okay. How long have you been, how long have you and her been together? Any particular amount? Type it in the chat if you don't mind. That'll be foul ball to right, strike 2. Gibson sets the sign, he nods his head. Here's the pitch to him.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball 1.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2.
I'm still gonna buy a couple of games later this year from coming out of E3, and that is Star Wars on November 15th, Borderlands 3, I still have a pre-order on that. So I'll be, and he makes the third out, and the side is retired. Good cops by the Tigers, the Twins defense. So we'll go to bottom of the sixth. Tigers holding on to a 1-0 lead. Ronald Torres looking to respond as a designated hitter for the Twins. He's 1 for 2 with a double in the third. He's looking to do a little damage. But it all depends, really. Comes Ross. Strike one.
And that's in there for strike one.
The 0-1 count by Ross. Ball one.
Misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here's the
He sets the target. That'll be fly ball to left center field. And that'll be a single for the Twins. White Sox visiting the Blue Jays 11-2. Boston Red Sox hosting the Mariners 8-4. Jorge Blanco with an opportunity. He's 0 for 2 with a flyout and a line out. We're gonna repair that record. Twins selling out base runner first with no outs. We're gonna take the lead. That's gonna be a wild pitch. As the base runner from first goes to second. Texas Rangers visiting the Astros 3-2, and that'll be scored as a wild pitch. And that is ball one.
Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
The 1-0 count by Ross. That'll be foul ball to left, strike one.
But this is a foul ball. The 1-1.
That'll be fly ball to left to right center field, and that'll be an RBI single. As the Twins tie it up, it's 1-1. Bottom of the sixth, base runner first with no outs. Nelson Cruz, right fielder, he is 0 for 2 and suffered 2 ground outs. He has an opportunity to give the Tigers the first lead in game 1 of 3 for the first time with no outs. Here comes Ross. Strike one. Nelson Cruz is 0 for 2, former Texas Ranger. The 0-1 count. Ball one. So you guys have been together for 8 years. That's pretty good. Ball two. 8 years is a long time. 2-1 count. Foul ball, strike two. 3 people in the hot seat. Let's get up to 8 likes, guys. The moderators can put it in the chat. Ball 3. On deck, Miguel Sano batting .238. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 1 for the Twins. First strikeout by Tyson Ross. He needed that strikeout behind that. Pittsburgh says that I have to fix my floor door trunk. What's wrong with your door? Have you been having a couple of problems with that door or anything? Here's the pitch to him. That'll be fly ball to left center field. He picks up a block and it's out of here. 2-run shot to left center field by Miguel Sano. Home run number 6 with the Twins. 396 feet. As the Twins take the lead, it's 3-1 Twins. Bottom of the 6th with 1 out. Great shot by Miguel Sano. Game 1 of 3. Taking it one more time, 2-run shot to left center field.
Downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
I'll read the stats off the second. First pitch by Ross. Ball 1. Pittsburgh says trunk store is got a comp on my daughter's friends. Oh boy. Eddie Rosario is 0 for 1 for a walk in the second. So, how long is it going to take for you guys to repair that door again? I'm hoping it doesn't take that long. Ball 2.
think he just kind of lost.
Eddie Rosario's 0 for 1.
It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't take that long to fix that door. Strike 1. That one was inside the zone as well, guys.
Yeah, right there. It's tough to be able
Here comes a 2-1 by Tyson.
I know it's a pitch people think you can get to.
That'll be foul ball to right. So take me to fix it in an hour. Oh, okay. Ross nods his head. 2-2 count. Ball 3. On deck, Jonathan Scope batting .256.
Jonathan Scope is on deck.
Here comes a 3-2 by Ross. That'll be ground ball to first. He gets it himself, 2 away for the Twins. Now batting second baseman Jonathan Scope. He's off to a fly out and a ground out. Ross gives the sign, gives the pitch to him. Foul ball, strike 1. I'll read in a second. 0-1 count. Strike 2. Pittsburgh says kids need to learn breaking things is wrong. Yeah, definitely. Broken glass, broken devices. People need to learn not to break them, huh? Swing and a miss. And that's 3 outs. The side is retired. It's the replay from 2 runs shot to left. Tigers were going to respond as we go to top of the 7th. Tiger Twins up 3-1. Game 1 of 3. But keep on getting your votes in, guys, for the Filling Home Idol, whom I love and eye for next year. Man in Black or Phantom of the Opera. You guys keep that in check. You guys let me know. Tigers have a little work or catching up to go with. Now batting Preston Stewart, left fielder. He has popped out and he has lined out. His first 2 attempts. We're going to recuperate it.
They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch on its way.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1.
No balls and a strike.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here.
Twins bullpen, Addison Reed and Tyler Rogers. Baltimore Orioles defeating the Angels 4-2. My first son, Boswick II, he never gets in trouble for 4 years. Oh, he must be a good man not to have things going. Swing and a miss, strike 2. At least he knows better than a couple others in the family, huh? Commander Spark, are you still in the chat? Ball 1.
But it's 1-2 now.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at
58 to 98, not bad. The 1-2 count. That'll be a ground ball to right center field.
Taken in by Scope.
He gives it the first, 1 away.
In time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Nico Goodrum.
Down to the plate, Nico Goodrum. He's 1 for 2 with his solo shot in the 5th.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. Pittsburgh says, yes, my first son, he's a great man and a true warrior, like I am too. My love and I are true warriors out here. We know what we're doing. We take our time, not rush anything powerless. And that's strike 2. Texas Rangers. Hold on. And a strikeout looking. And that's out number 2 for the Tigers. First strikeout by Kyle Gibson. Take it out one more time. Commander Spark, are you still in the chat? Type 1, guys.
He didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now.
Here's the pitch to him. We have 2 people in the hot seat. Strike 1.
In there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Forward-handed center fielder. We're going to recuperate his record. He has struck out and he has grounded out. Killing enemies is right, but stealing is wrong. Yeah. I actually steal when I was a kid. When I was young back then, but I don't do it. When I have no cash. Trust me. I've worked my butt off at the W for the last 2 years. My pudding. He works at the base 1 day a week, you know. MLB's at the art studio Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Fridays. And the strikeout looking again. And that's out number 3. The side is retired. As we go to bottom of the 7th, Twins holding on to a 3-1 lead. Game 1 of 3. From the weekends and on the weekends. Metropolitans sent out the Marlins 2-0. CJ Cron, first baseman. He's 0 for 2 with 2 flyouts. As the Tigers are looking to make a switcheroo for the pitching, as they will bring in Louis Coleman, making his 9th start this season for the Tigers. 0-1 record, 3.77 ERA, and 16 strikeouts to his resume. He's also looking to do some damage for the Tigers. Hold on a second. Here's the pitch to him by Coleman. Check swing, strike 1. Teacup says, I need to turn on CPR. See you next time, buddy. Much love. Alright, Teacup, thank you for stopping by. And make sure you have a good night. The 0-1 count. Foul ball, strike 2. I'm also waiting for my top moderator to come in, guys. Looking for the out. Ball 1. Yeah, is Commander Spark still in the chat? Prince Mark? Double check. The 1 and 2 count. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 1 for the Twins. First strikeout by Louis Coleman. Giants hosting the Reds 2-0.
The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute.
This is a replay of the strikeout.
And when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Coleman sets the target, the pitch to him. That'll be ground ball to right. Hit tags first, 2 away for the Twins. Now batting catcher Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 and Drew Walker's 3rd. Comes Coleman. Foul ball, strike 1. I'll wait and see if my beloved comes in the chat or not. Swing and a miss, strike 2. But no matter what, guys, no more than an hour and 30 minutes every week. Another foul ball, strike 2, guys, in the chat. Here comes Coleman. Ball 1.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the
Jason Cass was 0 for 1.
The base is empty.
The 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. That's out number 3. The side is retired. 3 people in the hot seat. Let's get about 8 likes, guys. So we go to top of the 8th. Twins holding on to a 3-1 lead. Game 1 of 3. Now going into the pitcher's box to Addison Reed, make his 21st start for the Twins. 1 and 2 record, 3.91 ERA, and 19 strikeouts. Here comes Grayson Grenier, who has something on his plate, as the catcher needs to get something going. He's 0 for 2 for a flyout and a ground out to his resume. As he'll be taking on Addison Reed. Here's the pitch to him. Strike 1. I'm also waiting for my pun to come in the chat. Baltimore Orioles defeating the Angels 4-2. I'll take out the chat in just a second. 0-1 count by Reed. That'll be ground ball to right, and that'll be a must-needed single for the Tigers. Chicago White Sox defeating the Blue Jays 11-2. Taking out one more time. Pittsburgh says, I think I sort of grounded my daughter for 10 months until she learned what is right and wrong. I don't blame you there, buddy. I understand, but you know, people need to learn. Doing wrong stuff is not the right possibility to change your life around. You know, people need somebody that they cannot waste their money on. That's why I spoil my pudding, because I love it so much to the moon and back. Because we're taking our time and not rushing anything, you know. But when I'm off at 3:15 tomorrow, I'm all hers. Sets the target. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Tigers still got base on first with no outs. We're going to cut the Twins' lead. Samir Candelario is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 1. Texas Rangers visiting the Astros 8-2. And the attendance record for Minnesota, 30,065. The 1-2 count by Reed. Swing and a miss. And that's out number 1 for the Tigers. Not what they deserve. First strikeout by Edison Reed. Check it out one more time. Princemark says through, and I got a stepson, so no, I have 4 sons, right? You also make a nice point on that too, Princemark. I don't blame a single thing towards you. You're making the right spot. Just like James Cox in my pudding, and some of the other moderators I have on my channel, on the I Am a Creative community. John Hicks, he's 0 for 3 if I fly out in the 6th. 0-1 count. That'll be ground ball to right, and that'll be another single for the Tigers. Tigers needed that. We have 2 people in the high seat, 8 likes, let's get up to 10, guys. Moderators, keep on doing what you're doing. Smash that like button, tweet it out, share it, comment, add it to a playlist. If the moderators can type it in the chat, please. The I Am a Creative community equals hashtag pay it forward. To let everyone know that we are live if anybody has a Facebook or a Twitter. Tigers staring at base runner first and second with 1 out. We're gonna retake the lead. Here's the pitch by Reed. Ball 1. Pittsburgh Pirates visiting the Cardinals 5-1. Jody Mercer's 1 for 3.
It's a little over the 270 mark.
Switch to past the 1 hour limit. Here's the pitch to him. Ball 2. Arizona Diamondbacks hosting the Braves 7-4. The more people we bring in, guys, the more we all grow together. And together we can make a solitary difference. I'll read the chat in just a second. Here comes the 2-0. Strike 1. In the Twins bullpen, Blake Parker and Trevor May. Pittsburgh says, I need to think about getting a new job. It takes time. How much time do you think it may take to get a new job for you? 2-1. That'll be ground ball to third. Twins looking for a double play, and they get it. And that's 3 outs. The side is retired. Now what the Tigers were responding to. Tigers lead 2 as we go to bottom of the 8th. Twins holding on to a 3-1 lead. Game 1 of 3. Now batting designated hitter Ronald Torres. It's 2 for 3 with a double and a single. Here comes Coleman. We're gonna do some damage. Strike 1. Torres is 0 for 3. The 0-1 count. Strike 2.
Behind 0-2 now.
Going for the out. That'll be 5 ball to right. Line drive to right, and that'll be a single for the Twins.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now.
Check it out one more time in the chat. Let's get about 10 likes, guys. Twins staring at base runner first with no outs, so we're gonna extend the lead. Comes Coleman. Tigers looking for a double play, maybe. They don't get it. 1 away. Out number 1 for the Twins. Good try by the Tigers defense. Here comes the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. He is 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 6th. Twins staring at base runner first with 1 out. We're gonna extend the lead.
Here it comes.
Comes Coleman. Strike 1. He gives a sign. 0-1 count. Strike 2. Pittsburgh says, it takes an hour. I need once a job. I tell my wife, I hope she can be happy. That's why I never make her mad, right? I mean, my love and I have ups and downs every now and then for debates or any situation. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2 for the Twins. But yeah, my love and I have ups and downs for arguments or debates, but see, hates getting into debates a whole lot. But see, her and I don't get into that a whole lot when it comes to situations. But we find a way to talk it out when I have my Walmart schedules, and her and I can plan on doing whatever we feel comfortable with. Miguel Sano, he's 2 for 3 for a home run and a double. But you get what I'm getting at, Prince Mark. Sorry, we take our time. Love comes first. The episodes can wait. I'm still no longer doing episodes when I'm with her the entire time. Base runner, we're gonna steal second, and the baseman from the Tigers defense stops him, and the side is retired. Taking up one more time. As we go to the top of the ninth already, Tigers have work to do. As the Twins are holding on to a 3-1 lead. Here comes Blake Parker, making his 11th start for the Twins. 0-1 record, 2 saves, 2.77 ERA. Miguel Cabrera knows what he has to stand for the Tigers. It's all or nothing. He's 1 for 3, taking on Blake Parker. Parker gives the sign. He nods his head. Here's the pitch to the target. Strike 1. Pittsburgh says, yes, sometimes takes your pride to watch over the woman you love. Yeah. We're taking our time. Taking as much time as we need to think things over. You know, see what we want to do on my days off that we have. 0-1 count. That'll be ground ball to right, and he makes the catch. 1 away for the Tigers. Now Kyle Gibson's given up 4 hits and 6 strikeouts with 79 pitches. Now Nick Castellanos needs to put some work in. He's 1 for 3 for single in the first. He's also taking on Blake Parker, guys, in the chat. Let's see if we can get up to 10 likes if we can. My highest likes is 16. My highest views is 72. Here's the pitch by Parker. Strike 1.
Fastball is in there. Mano a mano with Blake Parker. He's hitless in 3 at-bats.
Parker gives the sign. 0-1 count. Here's Parker. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Castellanos having a hard time trying to hit this ball that Parker's been giving him.
I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain.
As now I'm planning to train my stepson to become a leader. Well, becoming a leader doesn't sound that easy, so it's not going to matter. I mean, it takes time, it takes plenty of training, like my love and I do. Her and I are pretty much role-playing from Cobra Kai, or role-playing from Men in Black, or role-playing from different movies. And we actually have great voices on that too, especially Romeo and Juliet. 1 and 2 count. That'll be fly ball to right center field. He picks up a block, and that is out of here. That's what the Tigers deserve to have. Home run number 11 for Nick Castellanos. 378 feet. As the Tigers cut the Twins' lead, it's 3-2 Twins. Top of the ninth with 1 out. Tigers really needed that to have any hopes in game 1 of 3. Take it out one more time. 377 feet. That is a solo shot to right center field, guys.
He still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Tigers were gonna keep on cutting the Twins' lead. With 1 out, here's the pitch. Strike 1. Chris Stewart knows what he has to do. He's 0 for 3 with a ground out in the 7th. We're gonna recuperate and regroup. Pittsburgh says, yes, I was a leader in 2009, about 17 years old. In the past, I was a great leader. You see, anybody can be whoever they want to be, according to James Cox, you know? Anybody has a choice. Anybody has an option what they want to do, you know? To do what they feel like doing. You know? It all depends what your heart tells you. You know? Well, Love and I talk about this any type of same thing, 24/7. You know? What we want to do. And a strikeout look, and Chris and Stewart had enough right there. That's out number 2 for the Tigers. Time is running out for the Tigers. This is their last chance at game 1 of 3. Neil Goodwin, it's go home for him. He's 1 for 3 for solo side in the 5th. Needs to get something going for the Tigers. San Francisco Giants hosting the Reds 3-0. And here's the pitch by Parker. Strike 1. We watch videos in full. We like the videos. We tweet them out, sell them, and comment them. We add them to a playlist. Against Parker with the 0-1. Nico Goodwin looking to stretch this further. Now what he was looking for, foul ball to the left, strike 2. He was looking to have a little better hit on this one. The 0-2 by Parker. Swing and a miss. And the Tigers take game 1. As my Tigers are down to a sadly 16-22. As the Twins hold on to win game 1, 3-2. It was pretty close to the end, but it was a good one. It was quite a good one from the weekends and on the weekends. As the Twins hold on to win 3-2, my Twins are now 16-22. We've given up 7 hits and 1 error. Twins have 6 hits. Pittsburgh says, I know I hope my stepdaughter married the right man. I'm pretty sure your daughter has. But it's going to take time to know each other, love each other, and make time for each other. Out of any schedule, you know. So it all depends. As we simulate the other scores, Michael Martok is all injured. He's going to be back in it. Good. As we take a look at the scores, Chicago Cubs going up to 24-13, defeating the Brewers down to 15-25. Final score 3-1 with 3 hits. Edwards Jr. getting up to a 2-0 start as a pitcher. Brandon Merrill 9, save number 9 for the Cubs. Baltimore Orioles going up to 13-26 over the Angels, 4-2 with 8 hits. Baylor first win. Gilmore was 9th save. White Sox going up to an easy win, 25-14 over the Blue Jays, 11-2 with 12 hits. Ivan Nova making his 3rd win. Boston Red Sox going up 26-14, sending the Mariners down to 13-28. 8-4 with 12 hits and 2 errors. Alberti with his 3rd win. Pittsburgh says yes. Pittsburgh says yes. If I let Claudia, that guy, I have trust with the boy with my pride. Yep, it's all about pride, love, peace, and respect towards any couple, family, friends, all together. It's all about making time. Pittsburgh, everybody has a lot of time in the free country to explore what they want to do. You know, people can be whoever they want to be. That's why I'm 11 I am taking our time, not wasting any resting time the entire as we speak. Tampa Bay Rays going up 21-18, sending the Yankees down to 23-15. Final score 7-1, 10 hits. Yargo with his 5th win. Metropolitan set up the Marlins in an upset, and New York 2-0. Zach Wheeler with his 3rd win. Familia with his 10th save. And the Rangers and the Astros winning streak after 13. Final score 9-2, but it was a great run. As they go down to 28-11 with 13 hits. Great opportunity by the Astros. Zeus Meyer with his 3rd win for the Rangers, going up to 19-18. Philadelphia Phillies survived a scare, going up 25-12 over the Royals, 6-4 with 12 hits. Jose Alvarez with his 1st win. David Robinson with his 7th save. Cardinals win by 2 over the Pirates, going up 20-19. My score 7-5 with 10 hits and 2 errors. Borrelia with his 1st win. Arizona Diamondbacks going up to 20-19 over the Braves, sending them down to 16-24 with a 7-4 victory with 7 hits. Walker with his 1st win. A.B. Bradley with his 8th save. Colorado Rockies going up to 22-18 over the Padres, 5-3 with 10 hits and 1 error. Bettis with his 3rd win. Davis with his 9th save. Oakland A's shut out the Indians, going up 23-18, 2-0 shutouts, 7 hits. Mania with his 4th win. Trennan with his 10th save. Nationals upset the Dodgers, shut out 2-0 in LA with 8 hits. Sending them going up the Nationals 21-17, sending the Dodgers down to 28-13. Surreal with his first win, Doolittle with his 10th save. And the Reds up by win by 2, going up 26-14 over the Giants 9-7 with 15 hits. Lorenzen. Damn it. But I'm okay. Lorenzen with his second win. Iglesias with his 9th save. Now my Tigers are now 16-22. We got 2 more games at Minnesota to take on the Twins. Then we take on the red hot Houston Astros. So it's not going to be all that easy. So we can try to do it. So look at the standings. We've lost 2 in a row, but we are behind the Royals, 2.5 games. So we have a 16-22 record. Twins have won 2 in a row, as they're looking to take something away from the Tigers, as they're only a game and a half behind. With 14-23 record. Friars have lost 4 straight, down to 19-20, as they're only 6 games behind the White Sox. So I'm expecting the same something for the Royals and Tigers. Hopefully. Houston Astros, after winning 13 straight, suffer a loss. They still have a great record of 28-11 though. So don't count them out just yet. Oakland A's are on the 4-game wins, 23-18, as they're only 6 games behind the Astros. Mariners have lost 5 straight, down to 13-28, as they're only 5 games behind the Angels from Los Angeles, California. So I can see maybe the Astros rebounding if they keep on doing what they're doing. Oakland A's will going to extend that streak. So look at the American League wildcard: Yankees, A's, Rays, Rangers, Royals, Blues, A's, Mariners, Indians, Orioles, Twins, Angels, Tigers, as we speak. Philadelphia Phillies have won 3 in a row, 25-12 record, have a winning percentage of .676. They are first in speed, 8th in power, and 10th in pitching and contact, as they're looking to extend that winning streak. Nationals are only 4.5 games behind the Phillies, as they're now 21-17. Metropolitans are down to 20-18, losing 4 straight, as they've won 5 games of the last 10. So had the Braves, 16-20 down to 16-24. Benchmark says, when my first son Boswick II was that time, I was there for him. That I was there for him. That's why there's always an important thing, not an excuse, Benchmark. People should be there to comfort somebody, love, care, and share with somebody for anything that's bothering them or anything. You know? That's why somebody in their life loves them and trusts them for who they are and respects for who they are. You know? That's what I Am a Creator is also about. It's all about having great content, loving, caring, sharing every people's live stream, anything. That's what it's all about too. Anything can happen the entire time. Cincinnati Reds now up to 26-14. But they better watch out from the door for the Cubs. They won 4 in a row as well, 24-13. As they're looking to take over the Cincinnati Reds. As they're now 24-13, the Reds are 26-14. As 3 of these 5 teams are 5-5 the last 10 games, as you guys can see in the chat. So the Cubs are looking to continue their winning ways, but if the Reds lose, the Cubs are going to take it, no matter what happens. Milwaukee Brewers are down to 15-25, losing 5 straight. Pittsburgh Pirates have lost 3 straight, down to 12-24. So anything can change for these 5. LA Dodgers down to 28-13, but they still have the 7 lead. They're still 5.5 games ahead of the Rockies, as both teams won 2 in a row between the Rockies and Diamondbacks, 20-19. So we'll see. Hold on. As the motorcycle is just trying to curse me out a little bit. Pittsburgh says, I know my second son is selfish. I have to make him a man out of him. Like I say, if people have faced their fears, and if you're a male or anything, anybody that's a male that comes in and introduces themselves, Mark, you know what they say. If you have a fear, and if you're afraid of something or somebody, you take it like a man and you face it like a man. Out of love, peace, and respect. You look at it and you face it and you take it like a man. You take it under your skin and you take it under your breath and skin. That's the way it works, you know. As we look at the National League wildcard, Cubs, Rockies, National, Marlins, Cardinals. Bottom list, Giants, Pirates, Brewers, Padres, Braves, Mets, Metropolitans, and the Diamondbacks. Now between these teams, Red Sox are back in the winning column up to 26 and 14 with a couple other teams. As they're only 2 games ahead of the Yankees as they lost the 7-game winning streak, as of now 23 and 15. As the Yankees have won 7 of the last 10 games, so they have a good credential, as they're looking to rebalance that. True, I'm more brave than my sons. That's right, you face it like a man, you take advantage like a man, you know? You know what they say? You give in, you never give anything back. Anyway, you give in, give nothing back. Braves have won 2 in a row, 19 and 18 to 21 and 18, as they're looking to extend that and keep up with the Yankees and the Red Sox. Orioles have won 2 straight, up to 13 and 26. So anything can happen between these others teams. And that'll do it right there. I'll tell you more in a second. We have a little time to spare real quick. Hold on. Alrighty guys, that's going to do it for episode 38. If you guys have any questions of what my love and I should do for the idol, I'm down to 1319, but I'm still on the road to 1500. As I can try to balance it a little bit more. If you guys want to catch more MLB 19 from the weekends and on the weekends, on the I Am a Creator community, equals hashtag pay it forward. Make sure you guys hit that like button and turn on notification bell if you guys haven't had the opportunity. If anybody in the chat wants my love and I to do Men in Black or Phantom of the Opera, if anyone can pretty much tweet it out and share it on Facebook and tweet it out on Twitter in the chat, I'm telling you, moderators can do that in the chat, please. Once this episode is over, tweet it out, share a comment, add it to a playlist. The more people we bring in from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the more we all grow together. And together we can make a difference. As we stand alongside James Cox. He makes donations via the PayPal, or you can super chat him anytime you like, you know. And together we can make a difference, and everybody can help each other out. If anybody is new to the YouTube community of hashtag I Am a Creator community, we watch videos in full, we tweet out the videos, we like the videos, we tweet them out and add it to a playlist. Comment down below once we've done it. I'm only doing an hour and 30 minutes every week. I'm only doing 5 games instead of 6, and we never ask for support back afterwards. If you guys have any questions for my love and I's idol, or anything for the future, we're going on 739 days, as I'm going to be able to tomorrow. So I'm off at 3:15. You guys can type it in the chat. Final score, my Tigers are now 16 and 22. So I will be doing a new one this weekend. So tomorrow morning or after work, you guys might get Borderlands 2, episode 4. I have to see what I'm going to be doing with that. I might do it early in the morning, or I might do it tomorrow. Actually, I'm not sure about tomorrow, but we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Thank you, Prince Mark, for stopping by. Thank you, Commander. Thank you, Teacup, for stopping by. And thank you, Prince Mark, for stopping by. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I'll see you guys later. I might see you guys tomorrow morning. It all depends how much time I'm going to be doing for Borderlands 2. But I'm only doing an hour and 30 minutes every single week. We'll have Borderlands 2 from the Handsome Collection every Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Dragon Quest 11 Thursdays and Fridays. I have a couple ideas for Independence Day on that. Baseball on the weekends. Assassin's Creed Syndicate, I really have to get that going soon. 1 to 2 days a week. And Fallout 76, 3 to 4 days a week. So keep an eye on that. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. And I'll see you guys later. Hopefully tomorrow. You guys have a good night. Be careful. and stay hydrated.